Yeah, the clock's a little slow. Yep.
It is 9:00 a.m. on the dot, and we will call the city council meeting to order. Will the stand-in city clerk please call the roll?
Councillor Heller,
Here.
Councillor Eber,
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Holen,
Here.
Councillor McGuire,
Here.
Councillor Robinson,
Happy to be here.
Councillor Fisher.
Here.
Perfect. We're all here, and we do have a quorum.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Audience participation, don't believe we have any. Reports from members of city boards and commissions. There are none here. Consent agenda.
Move approval of consent agenda, item 6A.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? There's no unfinished business. Under new business, I do want to make one quick addition to our agenda this morning. I had a conversation with Council Member Heller about establishing a short-term additional, I guess, are we still calling them liaisons? I don't know if we changed the name, but for the South Metro Fire District. And so I wanted to let him present his idea and see what the council thinks.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. And I did talk to the city manager about this before raising it with everyone, and he's good. Chris, you can indicate if that's not the case. The idea is a short-term liaison to get through the mill levy election that is coming up in, I guess, November. The district apparently has a little bit of discord. They just appointed a new chief, 4-3, so a plurality. And apparently there are some other municipalities around that may be taking a very aggressive stand relative to the mill levy. So I thought it was something obviously I would not be representing myself, would not be stepping in Chris's toes in terms of his liaison with their government affairs chief, but rather board to council and represent. I'm sure they'll come in, Mayor, you had indicated they will, and present the issue, but I think it's important enough to our constituency that it's worth the temporary, if you will, liaison. So it would expire after the election is the idea.
And Councilmember Heller also discussed it with me. I thought that, to his point, there's the potential for very significant impacts to our community. We don't exactly know what those are yet because we don't know what the details of the proposal will be. And I think that is where I see the value in having a point person on council who just is staying abreast of their process and what decisions they're making, and can kind of report back to us regularly about what that might look like by the time we get to November. So I think there's a proposal that we appoint a new liaison for South Metro Fire District through Election Day in November.
I'll second that proposal.
And I can't move it, so I'm going to say that was moved by Councilmember Heller.
Happy to have done
Is
that.
there any
second
other
it.
discussion?
Can I just ask a quick question? The fire, the building across the street, we own that and they lease the fire department section from us, or what is that?
That's a 50-50 ownership. We both
Of the
hold
entire
title.
building?
Yes, we
Okay.
hold title together.
So, okay, thank you.
Another question I guess I have real quick. Councilor Heller, you mentioned mill levy. Are you already on the inside and know that they are not considering a sales tax increase?
No, I don't have that specific information. I've not talked to anybody over there yet.
Okay, so the sales tax increase is still on the table?
As far as I know, everything's on the table.
Yeah, okay. And I will tell council in talking with other city managers in the area, they are extremely concerned about the sales tax side of that because there's only so many bites of the apple for sales tax increases. And if the fire district, who traditionally utilizes property tax and additional revenues from the state, if they then step into that lane, it's less likely that any city-needed sales tax increase that another city might have would be much more difficult. So other cities are extremely concerned. The prospects of Cherry Hills Village going to the voters for a sales tax increase are probably extremely low, so we may not be in the same boat that a lot of other neighboring cities are. However, tax policy in general, whether it's a mill levy or sales tax, it's all part of the equation for us. And so I do think it's important that we stay abreast. And if there's a need to lobby, then we can do that.
All right. So there's a motion and a second on the table. Any other discussion, any other questions? Councilmember Robinson, or are you just preparing to vote? Okay. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? That passes unanimously. Thank you for that suggestion. I think that's a great idea.
Mayor Brown, I just have a question related to liaison, and that in preparing for the retreat and so on. I'm wondering whether, does it make sense to have somebody as point on these housing issues coming from the state? Or how are you thinking about that? Maybe we talk about that in the retreat.
Yeah, let's talk about that when we get to the housing section on the retreat. I would say that I have been that person for the
You wanna
last
be that
couple of
person
years,
going
and
forward?
well, I don't know. That's a loaded question, Doug. We could talk about that at the retreat. There's no, let's see, for reports, I don't have anything to report at this time. We'll start down here, Councilor Fisher.
No report.
No report.
No report?
No report.
None.
No report, and hopefully I'm enunciating better because I get feedback that I could not be picked up clearly on the microphone, so I'm working on that.
Oh, wow, okay. Thank you. And then city manager and staff, any reports? All right, then we will adjourn the meeting at 9:07. Thank you.